Hello and welcome to our historical fashion video. In this video, we'll be taking a journey through time to explore the fashion and clothing of different historical periods. From the elegant Elizabethan era to the glamorous Roaring Twenties, we'll be delving into the styles, fabrics, and accessories that defined each era. Let's start with the Elizabethan era, which spanned from 1558 to 1603. This period was known for its opulent fashion and elaborate clothing. Women's clothing was characterized by voluminous skirts, corsets, and ruffs. Men, on the other hand, wore doublets, breeches, and hose. Fashion during this era was all about showing off wealth and status, with clothing made from expensive materials such as silk, velvet, and lace. Moving on to the Victorian era, which spanned from 1837 to 1901. This era was marked by a strict adherence to etiquette and social norms, which was reflected in the clothing of the time. Women's clothing during this era was defined by the hourglass silhouette, with tight corsets and voluminous skirts. Men's clothing, on the other hand, was characterized by tailored suits and top hats. Accessories such as gloves, parasols, and fans were also popular during this era. Finally, let's take a look at the Roaring Twenties, which spanned from 1920 to 1929. This era was marked by a newfound sense of liberation and freedom, which was reflected in the clothing of the time. Women's clothing became more streamlined and boyish, with shorter hemlines and looser-fitting garments. Men's clothing also became more relaxed, with the introduction of sports jackets and the abandonment of formal wear. That brings us to the end of our historical fashion video. We hope you've enjoyed learning about the fashion and clothing of different historical periods, and how they reflected the attitudes and social norms of the time. Join us in our next video as we continue to explore the fascinating world of history.